Hello, my friends. This is your happy stamper lady, Rachel Markin, helping the creative you shine through. Well, we are in week 4 of May already. Can you believe it? Which means out of the box. And this week, we're going to be doing the May Paper Pumpkin, which sold out. That's the first time in 7 years that it completely sold out. So, I am going to, as always, put in the description the paperpumpkin.com so you can go sign up because you're going to be super excited and you're going to want to sign up for June called the Box of Sunshine. I'll be able to show you a pic here in a minute. So thank you, first of all, for those of you who are on YouTube. I hope you're enjoying my videos. And if you did not catch the So Now What, the new catalog, you're going to want to go check that out because June is going to be June Jubilee and I'm going to be doing all new products from the new catalog. So that is super exciting. So that is my theme. Normally I do a theme all month long like May Madness. So if you haven't caught my Simply Fantastic or my Add a Dash of Glitter or last week my Over the Moon, you're going to want to go catch those as well because they're super fun. But for June, we're going to do that, but it's going to be all new products. So it's going to be kind of across the board to get you all excited about the new products. So I also would ask that you go to Facebook. I'm going to show you my Facebook page real quick. So when you go here and you like this page, you have access to all the different photos that I post. And I will tell you right now, in June, we are going to be doing some really cool contests again, just for you, things that you can win, fun things for you to do. This is my demonstrator page, and you're going to want to go here to place an order. Anytime you want to, you can place an order here. But right now in particular, you want to go to look at the last chance products. That's all the retiring stuff. And that is that goes to the very end of May, and then it's done. And there's some really great deals on there right now. So you want to go check that out. Hello, my friends. Magic box. Magic box. Okay. We are using a different magic box because this is Paper Pumpkin. What is magical about Paper Pumpkin? So I have a couple of new subscribers. I'm going to get a shout out to Jessica Snyder. She has joined up with us. Teresa Jackson signed back up. Welcome to the Paper Pumpkin. And then, of course, my friend Amy in New York and Christy and my friend Kathy both do the Paper Pumpkin. So welcome, welcome. And I'm hoping that you will want to join too. Julian, you're going to want this Paper Pumpkin. So this is super, super fun. Why? It comes right to your door. $22. That includes shipping. That includes tax. It comes right to your door and it includes everything you need. And if it's the first time that you've ordered Paper Pumpkin, you will get a block in your kit as well. So it truly is an all-inclusive kit for you to make what you need. Are you ready to open the magic box? Let's move this just a little bit so I can show you all the supplies. And then we'll bring our Happy Stamparatus back. Now, obviously, it doesn't include the Happy Stamparatus. So that is something I suggest if you start loving to stamp. And I do suggest a cleaner. If you don't have a chamois right now, though, get a paper towel and wet it down and you can at least blot off your ink, okay? So that's something that you're going to want to have. Okay, what's in the box? I always put my snips in there in case I need to cut something off. And I do my glue. Now, they include glue dots, so not to worry. If you don't have any glue, you have glue dots, okay? And they also include dimensionals. So you're set there. It always includes a set of stamps. Turn them this way so you can see them. I love the sayings. You're amazing. Hey, oh, happy day. Super, super fun. This is going to be a really fun set. More dimensionals. This is one of the new end colors. I'm super excited because I did get to pre-order, but I didn't get to order, none of us got to order stamp pads yet. So I was super excited to see. This is Misty Moonlight, so you're going to get to see that. It does have some string. You know, I have issues with string, so I'm just telling you I didn't use the string. So anyone who's like, hey, I like string, I've got a supply for you. Okay, it always includes the envelope, so this is going to make 12 cards. So it's got 12 envelopes, and the great thing about Stampin' Up! Is they just go the extra mile. You know, you're getting a professional look here. Look at these beautiful insides of the envelopes. Isn't that beautiful? Seriously, is that not beautiful? Hey, this is translating really well today. I'm super excited. This is Magenta Madness. This is the pink I was trying to translate in the new end colors. That's looking really sharp. Okay, more glue dots. It also has vellum pieces. I did not use the vellum. I will use them for something else, but I just didn't use them for this particular project. So here's the thing, if you watched any of my videos, you know that I have a rebellious streak when it comes to crafting. So when you get PaperPumpkin, okay, you will get a kit and you will get all the things in the kit and you will get these instructions. Here's the beauty. You can sit and craft with me when you're watching this video with me, and you can make exactly what is in this project, exactly the way they show you. 12 beautiful cards, maybe an hour, great crafting time, certainly worth the money. $22 and you get 12 cards and envelopes with all the beautiful pieces, and you can do it just like that. I like to take you outside of the box. So see, they give you the instructions and all of that stuff. I did not follow any of those. Not a one. But that's the beauty. So I want to show you that you can do something different with the kit that you get. Okay, here's a little glimpse of the box of sunshine. Now, you can go order this now. If you go to paperpumpkin.com right now and sign up, make sure you put me, your happy stamper lady, Rachel Markin, as your demonstrator. And then these mail out on the 11th of June. So you still have time. And this is becoming really popular, so you're going to want to go and get your subscription in, because you're going to love it. Now, this is going to test me next month because this is yellow, yellow, yellow. I'm going to do it. For you guys, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get past my yellow aversion. Okay. It comes with a full sheet. I've obviously used some already, but this was full of all these little sticker doodads, right? Super, super cute. Okay, let's get into making the cards. So I'm just going to tear it apart one at a time and show you the different pieces and parts that it came with. And I think I ended up making 14 cards because I used every strip. Okay, so I will show you. This is one of the card fronts. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, it came like that. I didn't keep it like that. Of course not. Of course I didn't. And then this is one of the card fronts. Okay, isn't that really cute? I didn't keep it like that, of course. And this is one of the cards. Okay, this is the purple posy. Kind of looks white in the thing, but it's very, very soft purple. Okay, those are the 3 cards that it comes with, but I tore them apart. I did something totally different. So let's get started. Let's see what I did. Okay, so in my notebook over here, I tell you the 5 different cards. Most of the card bases, or actually all the card bases, are the same. They're the 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. So when you're doing a card base, if you just have regular cardstock, if you don't have a PaperPumpkin right now, but you want to stamp with me, then you can do the exact same thing. You can just do something fun with the paper you have, okay? So let me show you the first card that I created. Is that not really cute? So the clouds come. They're already cut. They're done. Are they not the cutest? This paper came. I just cut it in half. So all I did on this card, literally, I did a white card. Okay. And so when I cut the card, actually I cut this one, but it's fine. You can do it at the 8.5 by 5.5. It'll just open this way instead of up and down. Perfectly fine. And then I did a strip of the rainbow and a strip of the green. So I just cut it up and then I did a strip here. Super, super simple. So I thought that was really fun. and a super easy thing because all of these tags come in the kit. So they're already done. Now, what they come like is white. Okay, so one thing I did do that I wanted to show you, and I did it on all the tags. I did it on the clouds, and I did it on the tags themselves. I literally took my Misty Moonlight and I just rub it across the whole paper. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no right or wrong. There's no too dark, too light. You can always start out lighter and go darker. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm just going across the end. Just streaked it. You do not have to do that. That is not required. You could keep all of your tags and all of your clouds white, and that would be perfectly fine. I just wanted to show you options of what I did. So these are leftover strips from the card, and so I wanted to use every piece that I had. This was a leftover piece, and I cut it in half so you can make 2 cards. So this was a super, I mean, this is like a super, super simple card. So you have your card base is white, and because this is mostly white, I popped it up on dimensionals. I just thought that that looked a little nicer because, you know, you white on white kind of thing. I'm going to set this over to the side because we are going to need our Stamparatus today. I think the Stamparatus is great for stamping because, you know, I'm always telling you to make the Stamparatus your friend. And the reason I say that is because, like, if you mess up or you just don't, like, if you've seen any of my videos, sometimes you see, I don't, you know, maybe I didn't get it right the first time when I, you know, when I stamped, then that helps me to get it right. So all I'm doing here is I'm just going to put that on, I'm just going to put that down. Now, on the inside, I want to do our words before we do the top because it's bulky. You know what I mean? Like these little pieces here. So very simple. I've got my blocks. Now, if you're new to PaperPumpkin, you will get a block. So a block will be included. I'm going to use this teeny tiny, I thought this ended up being really cute. This kind of like became my little like my little accent piece, this little tiny guy. You'll see him when I stamp him. He stamps better. And I am going to do the You're Amazing inside. I liked that You're Amazing. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put our paper in and put our words down. I'm going to go sideways because it's sitting a little long, but it'll still stamp just fine. You let the Stamparatus do the work for you, right? You let the plate, right, do the work for you. Now, the thing that I noticed when I was doing my stamping is that you want to make sure it has a good coverage. Sometimes with photopolymer stamps, like when they're new, they can be like a little, what's the best word for it? Like a bubbly? That's a weird word, but like, yeah, like they can be a little bubbly almost. And so you just want to make sure you get it. Okay, that turned out really, really well. So we're done with that. Okay. Now, I will still use my, my Stamparatus to stamp on, but this little guy, we're going to go all over the place. So I'm actually going to go down. So I've talked about that with blocks. Sometimes you can go down and just get a nice little color on there. And this is you playing. This is you like, oh, where do I want that at? Look how cute that is, though. I kind of liked doing like this little, I don't know, all over. I want some on the top too, because you're not going to have anything going on the top up here. So I kind of like doing this 3-corner thing. I thought that was cute. Maybe do another one over here. Look how cute that is. So that's the inside of your card. You're already done. And then on the outside of your card, so we'll move that just a little bit. We need our dimensionals. So a nice thing with the PaperPumpkin too is that if you're new to stamping, or if you want to maybe have a quicker project where you're like, you know, I just really want to make some cards, but I don't have time to necessarily be as creative as I want to be. or you could be like me and do it anyway and tear the kit apart. So it really works for every stamper, I guess, because, you know, if you want to get a couple quick cards out, there you go, you got it, you're done. And then, and they're beautiful. They look so professional and so well done. Okay, I'm just taking the, backing off the dimensionals. So the dimensionals are sticky on both sides. So you pull the sticky up, and when you put it down, then you pull that backing off, it's sticky again, so that you can use it on both sides. So I want the line, I want this like rainbow line to face this direction. Again, that's preference. That could be, yeah, you can do whatever you want. And then this was left over from the card. So you know me, I don't waste anything. Like, I'm like, oh, well, I got a little left over. We'll use that. And so I do tend to try to use every piece of the card. Got my cutter on the side here, so I have all the space. So I'm just going to do glue. Now, you do not have to have the glue. You can use those little glue dots. They are perfect. They work fine. Or if you are someone who has a tape runner, you can use your tape runner as well. Okay, I just was kind of lining that up with that piece. I just thought, I don't know, I just thought it looked cute. I mean, there's no right or wrong in how I'm making this. It's really up to your imagination, what you want it to do. So I'm gonna scoot these. I feel like I've got everything in one spot, so make a little space for myself. Okay, so now what we want to do, did I lose a piece of paper? I feel like I lost my little design like that. Wow, Rachel's losing her paper. I honestly do not see that piece of paper. How crazy is that? Well, that's interesting. Okay, well, you know what? We will improvise. I got that big fat cloud, so we will use it. I'm just making sure I don't have it here in my pile of other things that I had put together. There it is in my pile. Okay, so I'm just going to take that little square. It's just design. I'm just using it as a design. So I'm sticking that on there. Like so. I think that looks really cute. Super, super nice. And then I thought this cloud was really fun, kind of like going across the whole thing. I am going to stamp on that cloud because he's big. So you have the ability to stamp that hay, which I think that hay is really cute. Wait till you see how that translates on there. I just thought that turned out super, super cute. Okay, so you see my Stamparatus here down at the bottom, and I use my magnets. As you know, we always want to have our magnets. And then the hay, I'm just going to have it like, yeah, probably right in the middle there. Oh, cute. Let the plate do the work for you. You always hear me say that. So if you are new, welcome. And if you are just starting to catch my videos, I always encourage you to go back. I have lots of fun videos for you to see. The paper pumpkin has just been really fun. I've been having a really good time. I actually get super, super excited when I know it's time for it to come. Look how cute that hay looks. Isn't that fun? Okay, so I think, yeah, I just think that's really cute. I think I'm going to do dimensionals though. I think dimensionals would be fun for that. Okay, and that, my friends, is card number 1. How fun is that? So again, if you don't have the paper pumpkin this month and you just want to stamp along with me, you can do the same thing with some design series paper. You know, you can just cut little pieces, cut little strips like that. You can cut your card base. I already tell you how to do that. And just have fun and decorate. Ta-da! Isn't that cute? And then you've got the You're Amazing inside. Super, super fun. Okay. Card number 2 is so cute. Look what we did. Is that not fun? Okay, so this card base came in the kit. This was the card base itself. All right, but the card base is the same, so it is the 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. Okay, and it had a design on it. So you say, okay, well, how do I have that? How do I do that? Well, it's actually very simple. All you have to do is have some design series paper. So if you have some cute design series paper, that's all you need to make this card. Super, super simple. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. Since I have the hay already on there, so the layers of this, the front panel, okay, so this is the card, and then this panel is going to be 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. This panel, the purple panel, is going to be 3 1/4 by 2 1/2, and the white panel where I'm putting my words is going to be 3 by 2. Okay, and because I already have the hay on here, I already have it on my Stamparatus, I'm going to go ahead and use it. Why not, right? Well, I don't want to have to redo. So I'm just going to move it over a little bit. That's the beauty of the Stamparatus. Get my paper set where I need it to be. And we'll put a nice cute hay on there. There we go. Okay, so all the color that I'm using is the Misty Moonlight because it came in the kit and I wanted to stay consistent with the color that they use. So I don't use any other stamp pad but the Misty Moonlight. So if you have a different stamp pad, I mean, obviously you don't have Misty Moonlight, it's not even out yet. But if you have, you know, different color or something that you want to use if you didn't get the Paper Pumpkin, you know, there you go. So I always try to tell you that you can find your own voice. You know, just find what works for you to have fun. Okay, this is going to be a super simple put together again. We're going to put all that together in a moment. So we're going to go back to, I'm going to put this on the Stamparatus. And we're going to go back to the You Are Amazing. Aren't those fun words? I just thought the word choices that they did for this kit were super, super fun. So all I'm doing is using my chamois to clean my stamps. If you don't have a chamois currently, like I said, you can get away with paper towel. It's not as great. It's not great for your stamps long term because the nubbies on the paper towel can kind of break things up and not be great. But if you don't have it, until you can order a chamois from me, that is a good way to clean them because you have to clean your stamps. You don't want to like if I would have sat that down on my card without it being clean, I would have made a big mess on my card. It would have like put streaks and put the words where you don't want it to be. So you just have to be careful of that. There you go. Look at that. You're amazing. I love it. And while we've got that on there, we're going to do this little guy again. I think he's so cute. And a random. I don't have any, yeah, there's no like right or wrong. It's actually just like what you like. You think that's cute? You want to do that? Make that work. Okay, simple as that. Got that? Look how cute that is. So cute. I'm really liking that Misty Moonlight. When I do get the stamp pads, when I get all the new in color stamp pads, I am going to do like a comparison for you because sometimes people will ask, what is that compared to some of the current colors we have? So I like to show that off to show you. Okay, so I put the Just Jade piece down flat, but I'm going to attach this piece with the glue, and then I'm going to do dimensionals. Because I think I like a little 3D. I like a little pop-up on there. Okay. So I'm going to put this a little toward the top because I'm going to use some of those cute little, I don't know, stickers. I was trying to think of a name for them. They kind of look like stars to me, maybe a little bit. And the bright colors, they're really pretty. They are really pretty. So I think you guys are going to love the new colors. I actually really do. If you caught my So Now What, the new catalog video, you'll hear me say I don't even mind the yellow, which is pretty funny, but because I am not a yellow gal at all. But kind of reminds me of Winnie the Pooh. Kind of has a little Winnie the Pooh feeling. Okay, so here we go. Cute, right? And then Let's do these. Yeah, I don't even know what they're called, but we'll call them stars. Let's do these cute little doodad pieces. Those are fun, right? Boom. How cute is that? Super friendly. Wouldn't that just be a fun card, especially like right now? We just all need to have like a little pop of happiness in our life, right? I say yes. Okay, the next card. Are you ready? We're going to go back to the panel painting. So if you caught, trying to think of which video it was, Simply Fantastic and the May Maui Madness series, I did panel painting. How great is this? Okay, are you ready to create this card? Again, these are really, really easy cards to create. So what you got to do to start with is create your panels. Okay, your bottom panel, you see there, this is card number 3. So your bottom panel is 3.5 by 1.5, and then this is your middle panel, and it is 3.25 by 1 3/8, and then your top panel is this design paper that they provided, and the purple was also a card, so I just cut up the card, and this is 2 3/4 by 1 1/4. Now, again, the beauty is that if you do not have all of maybe you don't have all those colors, maybe you don't have you know, the same paper. If you're not using what I have, that's okay. You are able to just do some DSP or stamp on some paper. I show you that in a video, that you can stamp your own paper and make it look like that. So you have many ways that you can create with me without having the exact same products. I want you to feel like you can still come and create with me and have fun with me, because I love it. I love to be creative. I love to look up new ways to teach you guys some things. And this panel painting, I got to tell you, I actually really, really fell in love with the panel painting. I thought it was really, really beautiful. I had a lot of fun making it too. So super, super fun. So the panels I'm putting together. That would be a purple, Rachel. There's a happy accident. So what do? Well, we already put our purple down because we put glue on it. There you go. And that shows you that I do not always get it 100% right either, right? Just showing you how to put the panels together, okay? And then I'm going to show you the next step, because I'll show you what it looks like on the front so you can see how that looks. So when you put your panels together like that, right, that's the front of the card, then it is going to look like this. You're having 3 panels like that. Now these clouds came with the kit, so again, you could just get creative with a dot or a punch if you had another punch. And you could do it, you know, you could do it however you wanted to do it, but I wanted to show you that you could take those panels, so it tells you exactly how to make the panels, and then you put them on the card, and that could translate any way you want to. Panel painting is super fun. You could use any cardstock you had. And then look what I did inside. So I once again used that cloud, and I use the leftover paper. So no paper goes to waste. Okay, no paper goes to waste at all. But that shows you, so I'm trying to show you some different ways that you can use this paper pumpkin and have fun with it. I mean, obviously I've got 5 cards here. So the nice thing with the video is, the reason that I make sure I have all of the bases here, I have all the measurements, is you can always go back and start over. You can go, okay, Rachel, I didn't quite get that, or how did you do that one again? Sorry, I got like crazy curl like flying in my face. Hopefully that helps you to know how to do that. And with the panel painting, if you go to the May Maui Madness Simply Fantastic, you will see panel painting again with different paper. And then you can kind of see how it can look different and help you maybe imagine, well, I don't have that paper, but this is how I can do it. Right? Super, super fun. Okay, so for card number 4, I wanted to show you, I want to show you how to do it, but I also don't want this to be like a forever video that you're like, oh my gosh, she's making like 50 cards. I can't stay with it. Okay, this card is super, super fun and so easy, so easy. So what I did for this card, are you kidding me? Do you love that? Okay, this is so, so simple. And then inside, I actually cut that cloud out of the shape. So before I adhered all my clouds, I took this on white paper and I cut around it. So if you have the paper pumpkin, you might want to cut some of your clouds out of regular white paper, and then you'll have extra clouds. Just a suggestion for you to like stretch your paper pumpkin. So I cut my own cloud and did the thing inside. That was super easy, but I want to show you how this works on the front. It's really super simple. So I showed you this paper. This is the back of the paper, and that is what this green is. So I cut this paper in half, and I use this for another card, which I'll show you in a minute. But this paper I cut, and then I cut the front of the card that we did for card number 2, the card that was all like this. I cut it off, and I cut these in strips. So you need 5 strips for the front of your card, and your strips are at 4 inches this way and 1 inch this way. And so this card, I literally cut 4 inches, okay, because this is like 4 1/4. I cut 4 inches, and then I cut a 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, and I cut probably 3 panels of this and a couple panels of this. So you had a lot left over. So you could make several cards out of that. But I wanted to show you like how that stretched that way. And this is just really so simple. So this is kind of the same idea when I show you the panel painting, where I just envision how the card is going to lay. Again, there's no right or wrong. So I am going to use it. I go toward the end. I go pretty tight toward the end there and put the first panel down. And once you start laying your panels down, you kind of get an idea of how they're going to lay. So if I showed you these cards, I'll show you both of them. One I did this direction. Isn't that fun? And one I did this direction. Again, there's no right or wrong. And then this I did 3 panels of the color, but this one I did 3 panels of the green. So it shows you how you can get a little creative with how you lay your panels down too. So, and you could lay, you know, all the same color panels down. I kind of like the mix and match of the different colors. I thought that was really pretty. So this green, if you're wondering, is also one of the end colors. It is Just Jade. Trying to get all my names down, trying to remember all of my names and get my names down. So Just Jade is represented in here. The Misty Moonlight, which is the blue color that we're the stamp pad even that we're using, is represented. The Magenta Madness is that bright pink that you're seeing. Jessica, I can't wait to hear what you say about it. Because Jessica is like a huge pink fan, so she's going to love the Magenta Madness. I don't mind it though. Sometimes I'm not like super bright pink, but I think this pink is really, really pretty. I really like it. So you see how I'm just laying the panels down? I just leave a little bit of space. I don't leave a ton of space in between. I think a little bit of space works out nicely. So you can kind of see that white. So you can kind of, I mean, you can tell they're panels, I guess, so that they're separated. I mean, yeah, you just kind of do it that way. And then the nice thing is that you have extra panels. Put it inside. Da-da-da. When I say I use every piece, I use every piece. I'm pretty serious about it. I'm pretty serious about using all the pieces. So you don't need to watch me stamp You're Amazing again, because that's what I'm going to stamp inside. And the only question that you're left with is which direction you want to go. You can do the hey there, or you can go up and down. Probably on the color, for some reason I don't know. I liked the multicolor. I like the hay going that way, but the green, I like the hay going that way. I don't know. I thought it was really cute. And I used the little star doodads again. I wanted to use those up. So this one has the cloud. I thought that was fun, but this one just says You're Amazing. And then you see how I did my strip panel. So super, super fun. Um, I love this idea with any DSP. I think it breaks it up and really shows you fun ways that you can use your cards or your DSP differently. Like kind of breaks it up a little bit. So there you go. 4 cards. We got one more. Okay. So on this one, I showed you that card originally. You guys are going to love this. This is really fun. I just kind of made this up. This is the card base, right? So this was the front of the card. So when I cut the back off because I wanted the green part, this left me with the front of the card. What do you do? What do you do with that? La da da! So it almost feels a little bit like a postcard because you can do some writing on the back, but then look what I did. Open up and you can write in there too. Okay, let's figure out how to make this one. This is pretty simple actually as well. So on the card front, your card front base is still the same. Your card front base is still, well, right, it's 5.5 by 4.5 because you no longer have a back of a card. Okay, so this base is just 5.5 by 4.5. Then I cut a white strip of paper at 5.5 this way and 3.5 this way. Okay, I am going to go ahead and put that paper down because we're not actually doing any main stamping on that paper. You know how I say I don't like you to put your paper down if you're going to stamp on that paper because there's 2 sides of the paper, and if you were to have a happy accident, which happens sometimes, then we don't want to mess that up. Then what I did, if you have your cards, so you have these cards and they are that purple posy color, okay, so it's already done. You fold the card in half, and on the long way, like this, you're going to cut it here at 2.5 inches. Okay. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to cut this at 2.5 inches. And it is going to give me the ability to make 2 cards because look what it does. It makes like a baby card. Is that not so cute? Makes this baby card. What? So, so fun. So what we're going to do with this card is we're going to take the tip, like where it folds. We're going to glue the back side. Okay. And this is where you could use your glue dots. That's totally fine that they provide for you. I like to turn it this way so I'm looking where that fold sits, because I want it to be right at the top and I want it to be in between. You know, I want it to be even. And I want it to be nice and flat on there because now what have you done? You've given yourself like another like inside piece. Isn't that super cute? And then they provided you with these rainbows. Okay, like they were already done, they were already printed. And so all I did is I cut the pieces off because I wanted it to fit into this little purple piece of my card. So I literally just cut the rainbow down a little bit to the size that I wanted it to fit inside my card. And so this is, again, optional. If you don't have this kit, you can always just get a white piece of cardstock and stamp, you know, like a fun image that you might enjoy on the front. You know, you're just limited by your imagination. Just have fun with it. Have fun with stamping. And if you ever get in a place where you're like, I'm not sure what to do, or I'm not sure how to make that work, I will help you. I love that. That's like my favorite. That's like my favorite. Okay, before we put our rainbow down, sorry, little guys, this is random too. I took this little guy. I just thought he was really cute, and I don't know, it's kind of zigzagged. Now, this is going to be covered. This piece down here at the bottom, you're going to have a word. So I didn't want to go all the way. I don't want to go at the bottom. I don't need to stamp down there. But let's stamp off there. And I'll come over here and stamp. So again, this is just random. This just added, I don't know, just add some texture to the card. Gives it like a fun like a fun vibe. And then on the back, kind of the same thing. I went here. You don't have to do anything on the back because you do have the little flap where you can do your writing, or you can do, you can say whatever. Yeah, whatever catches your fancy. So there's no right or wrong on that. I just wanted to show you your options. You have the back of the card you can stamp on, or you don't have to, and you could just stick with the front of the card. Totally, totally up to you. And then in here, I just thought it was really pretty to, like, I don't know, like randomly in between those spots. Like maybe add, yeah, look how cute that is. Like with your little pieces. He actually could go right there. I like that. And then we'll go here. And maybe here. And maybe one more. How cute is that? Okay, now that we did that stamping, I'm literally just going to take this rainbow. And I'm going to pop it up with dimensionals. I think that's, I liked the little extra 3D with the rainbow. I thought that was fun. So I've seen other cards sort of like this, but I was kind of improvising with just what I had and how they were doing the card. I don't know, I just thought it was fun because I wanted to use all my pieces, but I had cut some cards up, so I had card fronts, and so that's just me playing around with it. You know, I like to do that. Okay, look how cute that is. And then I want to put the words on here. So this for sure, I want my Stamparatus because this is like a teeny tiny space and I do not want my words to get messed up. I'm actually going to use the words, oh, happy day. We've not even used those yet out of our stamp set. So we'll go across here. You know, I loved how that misty moonlight showed up, even though I did like the background with the misty moonlight. I just thought that turned out really cool. I was really happy with that. So I want to hear, I always love to hear from you guys, and I have been seeing you guys. You sent me some cards or you've posted pictures on my Facebook. You don't know how much I love that. I get so excited when you're like, look what I made, and you made something of the card that I showed you. That makes me super happy. Okay, so there you go. Oh, isn't that the cutest? So you have that oh happy day, and actually I am loving that oh happy day on there. So we are going to go a little different, and we're going to put the oh happy day there. See, the nice thing is you can even have the same card idea that I have. You can use the same idea, and you can still make it look different than what I did, which makes me happy. So we're going to go there. We're going to go there. And let's do a couple inside. And then guess what? We made 5 cards out of our paper pumpkin. Super, super fun. I love it. I hope you guys loved it too. And we need one more little doodad down there. Do that little green doodad. Ta-da! How great. Okay, let's review all the fun things we did as we get ready to close down our paper pumpkin. So first of all, don't forget, if you to sign up for PaperPumpkin, you do not do that on my demonstrator website. You actually go to paperpumpkin.com. And when you go there, you just make sure you choose me, Rachel Markin, as your demonstrator. And when you do that, then I will get notified that you got signed up. So if you have a question, you think, oh, did I do it right? I can tell you. I will say, yep, I got notified. And you want to go ahead and sign up now because it's sold out, and they're really advertising this box of sunshine that's getting ready to come out. So you're going to want to take advantage of that. Okay, we're just trying to clean up a little bit so we can see all the cards we made today. So we'll start by looking at the kit. This is the cards that they made. You get 4 of each card, okay? And that's how they made them in the kit. And then this is what we did with the kit today. So we did this card, I love this card, and it gives you room to write on the back, right? That's super, super fun. Here's a little different version. I did a little differently. On this one, I went down to the bottom, and I put "You're amazing." Okay, so that is card number 5. If you go to look for cards and you're like, okay, which one of that one did she do? That's card number 5. Card number 4 is this card, right? How great is that? With the "You're amazing." Let's leave one up here so we can see all of them together. Okay, so there you go. That is card number 5. Card number 4. Here we go with card number 3. I'm so happy with that card. Look how cute that is, right? Here's card number 2. And here is card number 1. How fun. Okay, so these are the 5 different cards. You have the notebook up there that shows you what you can do. So if you have questions, but anytime you have questions and you want to ask me something, please feel free to ask me if you get confused. But this is what we created out of the paper pumpkin box that we got today. So I actually created 14 cards for you. And I still had a few products left, so I could probably create a couple more actually. Had a few bits and pieces left so I could come up with something else. As always on Facebook, so these always post on Monday, so look for this out of the box video on Monday. When I post on Facebook, I always put the pictures. I try to do Tuesday or Wednesday. I post all the pictures of what we made, so you have those as well. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's go. Hello, my friends. So I hope you loved that, and I hope that gets you excited about Paper Pumpkin. I think if anyone, if you're thinking about how do I get started, I really do recommend Paper Pumpkin. I just feel like you get everything you need. It gives you a taste for Stampin' Up! Products and how quality they are, but it also lets you make a complete project for $22 every single time. And I know a little bit ahead of time, so I know color. So like for June, I know it's a box of sunshine. So I know it's the new, I think Bumblebee's involved and some orange colors are involved. And I know you at least get 8 cards out of that kit. So normally I can tell you at least a little bit that you can ask questions. The other beauty is that once you subscribe, you can always unsubscribe for the next month as long as it's before the 10th of the month. So say July, you're just like, I'm not interested or the budget's tight, that's fine. You can unsubscribe and you can always subscribe again. That's no big deal. You can go back and forth with it. It's super, super fine. So I hope that if you have questions, please ask me and I will help you with that. And don't forget, I'll just show you quick because I can't show anything else with it. The new catalog. Okay, so all of June Jubilee, I will be showing you stuff from the new catalog. And what I'll be showing you, go back and look at my So Now What for the new catalog, and I show you all the different things that I was able to pre-order. And then I'm going to break it down and we're going to make some really cool cards for the month of June. I'm super excited for you to join me. And you can start ordering your products June the 3rd. It's coming up. It's coming up. Okay, so what am I going to tell you to do? Go and make the world a better place. I do still have some cards up for adoption if you want to do that. I've had, I think, 7 or 8 cards adopted. I'm super excited about that. I'm going to send the rest out. If they don't get adopted, it's fine. I will send them out, find homes for them. That is my way. Reach out to your friends, check in with people, love on people. Let's be loving and kind. We can have different opinions and still be loving and kind. So go and make the world a better place. And until I see you again, my friends, I bid you adieu.